Gotta love Rivalry Games. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard, sports journalist here at Ballard Sports Media. Might end up putting this on my second channel too, just to keep building it. Uh, we'll see what that channel can turn into, but we want to keep BSM going for sure. Anyways, let's talk up the Civil War rivalry game. I don't have history pulled up in front of me. I'm sure Oregon's been on a pretty interesting streak in this one. But here on September 20th, coming up this weekend, 3 o'clock game. Not sure about the TV channel. It doesn't look like ESPN is showing that it's going to air anywhere. I could be wrong on that. Surely it'll be on some local Oregon channel or whatever. But Oregon comes in 3-0, ranked number 6 in the country. The Ducks are hot right now. Oregon State 0-3, looking like almost last year's Florida State. Just an abysmal season last year and an abysmal start this year in 2025. 34.5 point spread for Oregon to win. They got a 98.7% chance. I say that anything happens in a rivalry game. Almost any rivalry game. Now, you know, if you want it bad enough, go get it. I don't know. I know I always say that, but I'm not going to say that for this game. Oregon's going to destroy the Beavers. And I hate to see that, you know. I wish games like this could be close this year. I'm sure a lot of people do. Maybe not the Duck fans. They're probably pretty excited to whoop up on Oregon State. But you have former Texas and Duke quarterback Malik Murphy. I feel like he's been playing for like 50 years almost. 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions thus far. Over 800 passing, which is more than Dante Moore at Oregon. So I'll give him that. You know, and 6 passing touchdowns is great. But 5 interceptions, just not the best decision maker on the field. Hankerson is the lead rusher for Oregon State at 190 rushing yards, 51 carries, and a touchdown. And then, who do you have here? De'Ari Hill is a freshman running back for the Ducks. 2 touchdowns already, 161 yards, and 11 carries. Malik Benson, former Alabama wide receiver, and also at Florida State last year. He comes in this year. He's their lead receiver. 11 receptions for 2 yards. Or 11 receptions for 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sorry. Misread that. Or I didn't misread it. I just said it wrong. Anyway. And then this Walker guy. I could go down the list. Mateo Uiagalelei, DJ's brother, is there at Oregon. He's actually looking really, really good as a linebacker. 3 sacks already on the year. I don't think this game's going to be that close. You wish it could be, and maybe it could. I mean, you never know with rivalry games, but if I were to put money on it, I wouldn't put money on it to be close. You know, Oregon State coming off a tough loss, blowout on the road to Texas Tech last weekend. They also lost to teams such as, and again, I remind you, they're 0-3. They have not won a game since November 23rd of last year in a shootout against Wazoo, Washington State. They lost on rivalry weekend last year to Boise State. They lost to Cal to open the season. They lost to Fresno State. They lost to Texas Tech. They're 0-3. They're looking at possibly 3-9, 2-10. I just call it what it is. I don't even know the rest of their schedule. It doesn't matter. They're not a good team. The question is not, is Oregon going to win this game? The question is, how do they want to win this game? You know, can Oregon State play competitive? I'm not high on their offense. Really bad defense. They have given up in each game more than 34 points. 34 or more. 34-15 against Cal. 36-27 to Fresno State. Last week with Texas Tech, 45-14. These aren't bad teams that they're playing, But they're not looking that good either. They're just not competitive. So Oregon State losing in the Pac-12 conference, if it even is a conference, the Pac-2. Washington State looks good, 2-1. Oregon State 0-3. I think Oregon's going to win this big. Is it even worth giving a score prediction? I just wanted to come on here and give my thoughts. I don't know. A lot to a little. I mean, it would have surprised me if Oregon can hang 60 in this game and give up 10 points. And maybe that's even being generous to Oregon State. They have some good players. They just can't get it together to where they can play a complete game. And obviously, they can't win any games, as we see so far this year. So, anyway, Duck fans, let me know where you are in the comments, how you feel about this rivalry. I'm sure, again, it's a big rivalry. They've met many, many times. I don't have the series history pulled up. I'm sure they've met over 110 times or something like that. It's been a while, but I don't know if it's ever been this lopsided going into the Civil War rivalry game. Oregon's just a better program, just a better team overall, is what I'll say. I got the Ducks big there. Stay tuned the rest of this week. We'll talk up some more college football. I love y'all. Just want to get my thoughts on it. God bless and have an awesome, awesome Tuesday.